Alex Stein.
How you doing, Mayor? You know, I've been coming up to this dais for a long time. And you and I have had our political differences. I didn't really like the way you handled COVID. I didn't like that you separated the public speakers, the first 5, and then separated the rest to the end, making it much harder for the public to speak to our elected officials, which I would disagree with wholeheartedly. But I also was hard on you. I brought up Nikita. I brought up the Ring doorbell camera. I brought up the divorce, and that was messy, and that was wrong. You cheated on your wife, and you got caught on the doorbell camera. Remember that one in your divorce proceedings? Remember that one? And I saw recently you were at the RNC speaking. You were also at the future 47th President's house, Mar-a-Lago, on election night. So now that you are a conservative, I'd like to mend the fences if I could. And I'd like a olive branch because, listen, half these council members are openly homosexual, and I know that that can sometimes be difficult to deal with. You know, the LGBTQ community can sometimes be very catty, I think. So my point is, I would like to mend the fences, and if we could, extend some sort of olive branch. So I'm getting a hold of somebody very special. They can just...
Hello.
Hello, President Trump. I'm here with Mayor Johnson. I'm wondering, could you help us out a little bit? Because I know you guys are best friends. Can you help us out a little bit, mend the fences?
Well, we are going to be able to help out a lot of people, right? We're going to be helping out the American people better than anybody's ever helped the American people before. You know, we won the election in what many people would call a landslide, a bigger landslide than Chris Christie after White Castle. But you look at Mayor Johnson,
Point of order,
not
Mayor.
Doing a great job, but we're going to do a
State your
fantastic
point of order.
job.
Texas Open Meetings Act requires there to be
ICE is going to do a
President Trump,
fantastic
we're
job.
trying to
too.
interact. President Trump, hold on. Wait, why are you interrupting my speech?
There was a point of order raised.
Yeah, why are you from who
I have a
raised
point
it?
of order because the Texas Open Meetings Act requires there to be someone in person or on camera visible
Yeah,
if
but
they're
you
speaking
can be on a
if they're
phone.
speaking before a
There's
body.
nothing
Thank
that
you.
says in the Open Public Meetings Act
Hold
you
on
can't
a second.
use the phone. It's funny because you can use multimedia presentations. You're so smart. You know, it's funny. You're just
I'll let you
mad because
continue.
your boyfriend
Go
probably...
ahead.
Yeah, you have to
I'm gonna
allow
overrule
it.
it.
You have to allow it because you're allowed to have multimedia
Go ahead.
presentations.
Go ahead.
President Trump, go ahead. Sorry, one of the feminine ones were mad. Okay, go ahead.
Well, these are very bad people if they're trying to interrupt, and they probably sit when they pee like Justin Trudeau. You know, I just met with him. We call him Justine, by the way, and he thinks he's the Prime Minister of Canada, but he's going to be our next governor. And we said we're going to slap you so hard, Justine Trudeau, we're going to slap you so hard with the tariffs, but he didn't like that too much. But we're going to have a great country. We're going to have a fantastic country once again. And there's a lot of bad hombres in this country. We're going to get them the hell out.
President
And
Trump,
we're
real
going to
quick.
clean it up.
President Trump, please tell Mayor Johnson to forgive me before you go. We're almost out of time.
Please forgive him. He's a tremendous guy. I've known him for a long time. Please forgive him. He's a wonderful person. Alex deserves a pardon, and we're going to make it happen.
Thank you, President Trump. Have a good one. And that's all I'm asking for. I'm asking for a pardon. You know, I know a lot of these council members probably go to Drag Queen Story Time for Children and they hang out on Oak Lawn and Lord knows what they do, but it's probably disgusting. But
That's your time.
I love you.
That's
Thank
your
you, Mayor
time.
Johnson. I apologize.
Mr. Mayor, this concludes your open microphone speakers for this meeting.
All right, let's move on to our voting agenda, please.
Thank you.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. But break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Primetime with Alex Stein. I'm your host, Alejandro Stein, and what a show we have planned for you this evening. We just watched an insane video, right? I think I was a little bit over the line, and I just want to apologize to the LGBTQ community for what I said, because I love you guys, and you know, America was built by Harvey Milk and, you know, his secretion. So thank you to Harvey Milk, and thank you to gay pride and gay history. So just know that I love gay history, and I think there should be a Gay History Month. And I think that's Pride Month, but I think there should be a separate one called Gay History Month. And yeah, so that's how I feel about that. Now, on to the show that we have planned for you guys. Obviously, you saw that crazy freaking video, but I have to admit, the original guy that went viral for the freaking huge MAGA hat is our next guest, Bryson Gray. Yes, we're about to have him on. And he actually was the originator of this, and he tweeted about it. Then I realized that was the case, so we brought him on to talk all about that. And we're really going to dive deep into, he recently had a hit song on Am I Racist?, Matt Walsh's hit documentary made by the Daily Wire. And he was the lead song. They submitted it to the Academy. It's a big deal. But he knows a little bit about the scuttlebutt that's going on with Brett Cooper dropping out of the Daily Wire and not hosting her show anymore. Isn't that insane? So if you guys want to hear all about that, make sure to watch this interview with Bryson Gray. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have an incredible guest. You know him. He's probably the greatest Christian rapper in the world. He's definitely the greatest in my opinion. He pulls no punches. We love the guy. He loves the Lord. We love him too, the one, the only Bryson Gray. Bryson, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing amazing. How about yourself?
Well, you know, it's funny because, Bryson, you and I are friends, and I always forget, that you've been in the MAGA movement for a long time, and, I've been going viral for this stupid hat. Even though it's funny, everybody's been wearing these stupid hats at the football games. They have it for, Michigan and Georgia. And so when I saw people wearing it, I was like, I'm going to order it. But I forgot, even though I've seen the pictures, you are the original person to go viral for having the gigantic MAGA hat. I got it right here. Let me make it full screen. So this is you on the news.
Yep.
And who tell me that I shouldn't support Donald Trump because I'm black, which is sort of insane because this is politics. I can support whoever the hell I want to support. But and then also they told me I shouldn't wear the MAGA hat, so I bought the biggest MAGA hat. So it makes it double the importance. So that's why.
Area outside the ring.
And that's so genius. And I forgot. And this is shared by Trump War Room. I should subscribe. But yeah, so they shared this. So obviously Trump is rocking with it, or his social media team is. And so now I just, and then I saw your tweet also. Let me actually pull up your tweet as well. Oh crap! Did I already lose that dang tweet? Oh my gosh! Here it is. Now I got it right here. And then your tweet, unfortunately for my haters, my impact on MAGA will last forever if y'all like it or not. So, dude, you're the original MAGA hat, XL hat, dude. So, I mean, I stole a little bit of your bid, dude. So I have to apologize. I hope you will forgive me. Will you forgive me, please, Bryson?
Somebody got to do it because I'm not really, sitting in the movement anymore. But yeah, that's when I first went viral, and Donald Trump actually posted it himself on Instagram and said, "Thank you, Bryson," in the caption. Yeah, that's literally how I first went viral. And then the big hats started selling out. The company that made them was they told me they was gonna give me some money because they started selling buku of them.
Mm-hmm.
They never sent me any money, but I don't care. I didn't.
They didn't send you $1. Of course, they said, oh, and this company, I think they got shut down. I bought this on Amazon. This is a fake one. This isn't even a real licensed deal, and I think they've shut down already because it went viral. Now you can't buy them on Amazon, and Trump's selling them on his website. But he gets it from China, so it's
Trump's selling them on his website.
I think now it's called the Magnum. Let me try to find it. So let me see.
That is crazy. I have the original one in my closet.
But this is a different one, though, and I'm not even saying that's a troll. I'm saying this is a new, you've seen this fad where everybody has this for their sports team, this hat. It's a certain kind of hat that actually looks like a fitted cap, but it's just so big, and that's why it's so obnoxious. I mean, it's so hacky, but dude, I put this hat on and people die laughing. Bryson, why is that? Why do you think that is?
Well, that's a little different than what happened when I used to wear it. So before I even wore it at that rally, I was wearing it around where I'm from in High Point, North Carolina. I was wearing it to the mall. I was wearing it to the hood. I wore it everywhere just because people told me I couldn't. So, so then a homie of mine that found me actually because of that on Facebook. I was going viral on Facebook. Not viral, but I was popular where I'm from. So people was like, this boy's crazy.
And you were making music already.
Yeah. I was popular in music where I'm from. Yeah. And my homie was like, bro, you please wear this to a rally. And I said, that sounds boring. I don't like wear it to a Trump rally for what? Like everybody's gonna like it there. That's not even the purpose. And he convinced me to do it, and I actually wore it, and that's what literally sparked me going viral, because I actually wore it to that rally, and I did not want to wear it to the rally.
That's funny how it's just a hat like that. I mean, that's just, I got to pay homage though. I have to, because you did it first and I felt guilty. So I was like, I really need to talk to Bryson, but we don't talk about the MAGA hat too much, but tell me this.
I was getting death threats for that hat.
Shut up. And what, your DMs, you're actually people saying, I'm going to kill you and take you out.
Bro, my old manager used to get phone calls like, next time I see Bryson, we're going to do something to him if he got on that big hat. Like, because I don't even think I had a regular MAGA hat. It was really just that huge one. I used to go live and dare people, like, put a place in the comments I won't go when I pull up right now. And that's what I was known for on Facebook where I'm from. So I used to, like, you know what I'm saying, through that, I was getting real death threats. Like, you could talk to my old manager, bro. My old manager for my rap group, he'll tell you that people used to call him like, listen, we're going to do something to Bryson if it keep going.
And you're in Tennessee, and people have guns in Tennessee like crazy. So, you know,
well, I was in North Carolina when this will happen. I grew up in High Point, North Carolina. That's why all this started at. And you know, High Point, North Carolina.
Oh yeah, you said that. You said it always at a rally in North Carolina. I'm such an idiot, but now I know the state you live in, so I got confused. What's the latest on the boxing? You were supposed to do the fight. Did you do the fight? What's the latest?
I did the fight.
Oh yeah, it was a draw. It was a draw, and you really won.
It a draw, but I dropped them. I had COVID actually during the fight. And the actual lady, the doctor that you have to see a doctor before you fight. Mm-hmm. She actually wasn't going to let me fight because she heard like a weird sound in my lungs. But you know what I'm saying? She said she didn't know what it was, so she let me fight anyway. And I dropped the dude though. So I had the best clips. He didn't hit me with nothing that like I didn't have a black eye, I didn't have no marks on my face. And he was more experienced than me. I'm just you know, I'm not, you know, but I'm more naturally athletic than he was, and I had enough sparring experience, so I dropped him, and he was easy to figure out.
And what people don't realize is sparring. That's why boxing is so much fun, but the sparring's hard. Sparring's fun. Sometimes it is fun to go in the ring, but it's actually hard. Like you're getting in a fight with somebody. People don't, and like you agree to not really hit each other in the head, but you still get hit in the head. You know, you got to put on a mouthpiece. You're punching each other. And so, you know, a boxing match, it looks kind of funny, but if you knock the guy down, you can tell if you kind of want to spar. You know what I mean? So that's why.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. I spar big guys though. I spar heavyweights. I spar people your size and bigger nonstop. I've actually been injured for the last month and a week because I was sparring a 6'8" guy. It was like 350.
A 6'8" guy?
Yeah, because I'm technically heavyweight, and he's 6'8", 350.
But he has to be slow. But if he gets on you, that'd be tough. But I mean, does he have any gas?
He actually does, which is weird. And so we was sparring. It was like 20 seconds left in the round, and I was like, you know, doing my head movement because I'm shorter, and I had like did this fast and did it again. And when I was coming back, he had punched me right there and made me go back. So I think I got whiplash, and it hurt my back. So my back was injured for like the last month and a half. I literally just texted my coach yesterday and said we need to find some dates to come back. I'm just now healed.
Yeah, my chest hurt, you know, from before I even did my fight, my chest in a sparring session, he just caught me. This guy, he was like an actual boxer, had fought like over 20 times, but he was like 140-pound guy, but he was tall. He was like 6 foot. I mean, he was, I don't know. He was just a really fast boxer. And actually I thought the spar was pretty even, but he caught me in the chest really hard one time. And my chest was sore for months. I'm telling you, for months, my chest was sore, even during my boxing match. Like it was healed up a lot more, but it was still tender. Like sometimes I would take a deep breath or laugh too hard, and I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, why is it still bruised?" So it's tough.
Crazy. Yeah, I want to do another influencer fight though, because I can't end it on a draw. I need a win on my record. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I gassed out in the first fight, but I dropped the guy, and then the other rounds wasn't like he was dominant or anything, in my opinion. So I felt like I won. So I got to get another influencer. I gotta get in another influencer match. I need a W on my record.
We need to set that up. I'll message Keemstar. You know, you can fight some guy that's not paying attention. Okay, so what's the latest? So how are you feeling though about Trump winning? Because I know now you're not really on the Trump train, which I can understand. Because you know, if I'm being intellectually honest, you know, I like Trump, but the way he handled COVID, I have some serious
gripes about. And if he doesn't pardon all the January 6ers really fast, I'm going to have some gripes about that. But why do we throw the baby out with the bathwater when you would agree that with most of Trump's policies, wouldn't you, Bryson? Not all of them, obviously.
No, actually, no.
Wow.
Well, to me, politics is about what issues are most important to you, because people act like they're not one issue voters, but everybody's a 1 to 3 issue voters. It's like, these are the 3 most important issues, and the other ones are cool too, but these are the 3 most important issues. And the COVID thing is what really woke me up when it came to Trump. You know, all the Trump supporters make up excuses. He didn't know. He didn't know. I think that's like a terrible low IQ excuse. And then after that, when it came to abortion, remember in 2015, he said that he wanted abortion to be illegal and said women should be punished for getting abortions in 2015. And then all of a sudden, he didn't even know how he was going to vote on Amendment 4 in Florida. So, I mean, you got that. He hosted the LGBT.
Yeah, but I had to cut you off real quick. But you know that he has made more restrictions on abortion than we've ever. I'm not even trying to white knight. I'm just saying, you know, isn't he net positive for abortion compared to the other option? He's a net negative.
He's a net negative because what Trump has done. See, I don't view things in the terms of 4 years, and I don't view things as one-off W's. I view things as long-term. What Trump has done, he has single-handedly changed the position of the Republican Party regarding abortion. I'm old enough to remember when Mitt Romney used to be pro-choice, and he had to switch to pro-life to run for president because he knew if he didn't run as a pro-life candidate as a Republican, he would automatically lose. Now, Donald Trump has single-handedly changed that entire thing to the point where hardcore Trump supporters are now changing their positions on abortion. See, I don't care what Kamala does. She's a stupid liberal. Democrats, they kill babies. We're supposed to be the opposing viewpoint, not a diet version of whatever they have over there. So I think what Donald Trump has done to the Republican Party, and I'm complicit in it, so I'm sort of to blame also. I think it's sort of like irreversible damage in the next 20 years, because now you don't have to be staunchly pro-life to win as a Republican, which is terrible.
And you know, everything you said is I can't even really debate it. But I would say that I think he has, you know, put Roe versus Wade. Now it's a state issue. You can still get an abortion. So, you know, you are right about that. But you said one statement though about a diet version. What's wrong with the diet version, right? I mean, saving calories, America's too fat. I mean, if that's your metaphor, I'm serious. I know that sounds crazy because we're not going to be able to get the thing perfect, right? And the diet's going to have a chemical taste, and there's going to be something off about the diet.
I disagree.
Hear me out. I mean, everybody's too fat. If you want to have a soda, I drink Diet Coke, but my health's not that great. But I'm saying it's nice because if I drank 4 or 5 regular sodas, I would even be more fat. So what I'm saying is I know diet is not good for me. It has aspartame. It's all this and that. But it's kind of a temporary relief of a craving or whatever compared to the real thing, which is like full abortion. Why isn't diet abortion better than full abortion, if we're just being honest?
96% of diets in America fail. And the reason why is because there's no such thing as compromise. And it's not, I would understand if both sides were super staunchly pro-abortion and then Trump was like, well, let's overturn Roe v. Wade and let's do something a little different. No. One side has been traditionally completely against it, and one side has been for it. And now you're compromising, you're giving an inch, and everybody knows once you give inches, people take miles. So you're like I say, you're single-handedly moving the needle to the point to where if you say you're staunchly pro-life like me, you probably won't even get any backing by the mainstream Republicans now. So it's like it's not about it being diet, it's about where that came from and where it's heading. There's no such thing as, oh, all of a sudden we're going to magically go back to the conservative position. No, the way it's trending is the way it's going to trend until a counter movement arises.
Guys, we've moved past the presidential election, and for most of us, that's a huge weight off our shoulders. But the journey does not end there. And Blaze TV is going to be here to take that journey right alongside you. While mainstream news outlets distort and deceive, Blaze TV is committed to delivering the truth to people like yourself, people who love and fight for the American way of life. We refuse to be controlled or silenced. If you haven't joined us already, you know what? We'd love to bring you along with us. Please become a member today and unlock everything that Blaze TV has to offer with sound political analysis and perspective with a healthy dose of fun. Blaze TV is your home away from home. and your extended family. Just go to blazetv.com/primetime and get $20 off. If you love this show and you support what Blaze TV stands for, this is your chance to get even more involved in something special. That's blazetv.com/primetime for $20 off. And, I just did that ad read, but let me just be honest, guys. If you do want to support this show, if you like this show, if you like the Pimp on a Blimp, if you like me going to the city council meetings, if you like me going to protests, if you like me going to college campuses, please, for the love of God, sign up for the Blaze. That will help me keep my job, and we need that, guys, Now that Donald Trump is back in office, there's no guarantees, dude. Anything can happen. Hopefully the world becomes a better place, but it can become a better place. We can all become a little richer with a little Pimp on a Blimp content, right? And you can't put a price on that. Or actually you can by signing up to blazetv.com and getting exclusive content from yours truly. So please, help another pimp, dog. Help a Pimp on a Blimp. Sign up today, blazetv.com/primetime.
Historic.
Yeah. And I would agree, and I think it's just different. Like I remember when I was a kid, my dad raised me like, if you get a girl pregnant, we're not getting an abortion. Like we don't do that, we just don't. And so I always kind of knew it was bad. And I was wrong. I thought the abortion issue was going to actually drive women voters to vote against Donald Trump because I was naive because I'd gone to a Kamala rally. Maybe they put some sort of voodoo magic on me and I was hypnotized. Every message, Bryson, was pro-choice, reproductive rights, Trump's going into your uterus and he's going to own your vagina. I mean, literally saying like vagina and uterus. They had all these abortion doctors up there and they're acting like they're all like these great doctors and they're just sucking babies out of women's uteruses with vacuum cleaners, basically. I mean, it's insane. But my point is, I was under that kind of trauma-based mind control. I was like, man, these women really care about their abortions. They might have a shot at winning, especially when I saw the numbers. I saw more women voted. I think more women usually vote for whatever reason, but it was like even higher numbers of women voters. But I was wrong. I mean, did you think Trump was going to win? And I thought he was going to win all the way up into it. I thought 9/11, I'm a conspiracy theorist, and he was the 45th and the 47th president. You combine those, that's 9/11. So I was like, all the way through, I was like, he's going to be the 9/11 president. But then right before, I was like, I don't know. They're going to steal Pennsylvania. I bought into some of the propaganda that you see on the mainstream media. What did you think was going to happen before the election? Who did you predict?
It happened exactly how I thought it was going to happen. I mean, more women did vote for Kamala than they did for Joe Biden. More white people, period, voted for Kamala than they did for Joe Biden. Black women, of course, they popped out for Kamala, 96%. What the thing that shocked me, though, is I didn't understand, or I didn't know that Latinos would flip how much they did. Like Trump completely flipped Latino men, period.
Because they want their abuelas kicked out. They want all their cousins and friends that are here illegally. They want them to go back home because they didn't have to earn a green card.
Yeah, I mean, that was shocking. And because of the Latino votes flipping, that flipped the Catholic vote from 2020, because Catholics voted Biden in 2020 by 2%, and this time they voted Trump. And what was more crazy is even with amongst Latino women, he actually flipped that in many swing states. I don't think it was an overall flip in all statistics, but he flipped that in many swing states. And actually in Philadelphia, jumped up 13% amongst Black people. The funniest statistic to me was the fact that he actually lost 13% of the LGBT vote from 2020. That was the funniest one for me.
Oh, I didn't even realize that he had that big of a drop off, even though he let Caitlyn Jenner use the women's restroom. I don't know why.
That's my point. All that pandering to just simply lose them, because what they care more about that nonsense is, here's the thing: you can't out-left the left, and I don't think trying to out-left the left is a good strategy.
Where would you like Caitlyn Jenner to defecate, Bryson?
In a different country, after being deported.
Well, I only have you for a couple more minutes. What do you got going on the Daily Wire? You were the lead song on Matt Walsh's. What is this one now? What is a woman? I'm such an idiot.
It's Am I Racist? Yeah.
Am I Racist? I
had the song was in theaters. It had like 10,000 Shazams. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Wait, time out. You looked up how many Shazams it had. 10,000 Shazams. People are like, what's the song? That's a cool stat. See,
cool.
I like stats. That's a cool stat. Now, that's pretty cool, Bryce. I haven't heard that one. 10,000 Shazams. That's legit. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Sorry to cut you off.
And they submitted both songs from the movie to the Oscars.
The Academy? So, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, or Academy, whichever one it was. So, like, if that actually make the short list, that'd be nuts.
That would be insane, Bryson. That would put you on the map big time. And Daily Wire, people criticize him. People criticize my company. People criticize all, InfoWars. People criticize them all, But I have to respect that they are trying to get into movies, and these documentaries or mockumentaries have been really successful for Matt Walsh. So that's really cool that they chose you. But I know you don't want to talk bad, but what do you think was going on with the Daily Wire and Brett Cooper? I saw you tweeting a little bit.
The rumor is the rumor is they replaced her with her best friend.
I know her best friend, and she deleted all of her pictures off of Instagram together.
I want to know. I think because Candace Owens just announced she has a big announcement coming, and what if Brett Cooper is involved in the Candace Owens announcement? I don't know. This is some crazy stuff because Candace Owens instantly shared Brett Cooper's YouTube channel, and Brett Cooper already has over 70,000 subscribers, probably closer to 100K right now. And Candace Owens shared it. And the rumor was like a disagreement over Candace Owens. So like I wonder
is that what sparked the reason why she was even beefing with them, is because Brett Cooper supposedly, I know this is all allegedly, we don't know, this is speculation, but that she didn't like the handling of the Candace Owens situation?
That's what I heard. It's odd though, because I've seen Brett Cooper several times over the last couple months because I've been, working with Daily Wire on multiple things. And I didn't see this coming. Like I just saw her like literally less than a month ago when she was walking out of Daily Wire with a smile on her face. I'm like, yo, this is nuts.
And not many people get to have a successful YouTube channel and podcast like that, but they're also putting her in scripted stuff, and she's an actress. I mean, that's Fox News isn't doing scripted stuff like that. I mean, I'm not saying Brett Cooper can't go and be successful on her own. I think she will, but that's a built-in perk. And, sometimes maybe they get criticized for not paying their people enough. I don't know if that's the case. I bet they pay fine, but
my personal experience, my personal experience with Daily Wire is business. And I probably dealt with every single right-wing company. Business wise, from my position, I've never been hired at Daily Wire, just like as a personality, but from the stuff I've done with them, they've done business, in my opinion, seamlessly, like zero complaints. You have a conversation with them, they give you what you asked for, they give you the contract, and I know how to read contracts, and my contract was straightforward. But I think it's like record labels. I think a lot of people get wide-eyed and sign contracts that otherwise they wouldn't sign because they understand they could be in a better position than what they are now. Then all of a sudden people complain about their contracts later on when they feel like they're a bigger name. But I don't know. I wonder what Steven Crowder is feeling right now.
I know. I wonder what he is feeling, to be honest. He's probably happy just to see anybody else doing kind of I'm not saying the Daily Wire is doing bad, but you know what I mean? It's just a little it's a little bit of a controversy. I mean, because now her friend's taking over the channel, and that's annoying. Your producer to take over the channel with all the subs. I mean, I bet it's going to still be kind of successful in a weird way because it is a successful channel. I'm just speculating. It could be wrong. The channel could crash, but channels are like host driven. They're personality driven, and just to change that, it just changes the whole show. And if she's just doing a Brett Cooper impression, that would make me upset. If somebody's just doing an Alex Stein or Bryson Gray impression on your own show, like if she's not a little bit different or probably a good bit different, that would make me upset.
I think the views are going to decrease because
Cooper, they have to for sure. But I don't know. But it might still be successful because it's a really successful channel now. They have all those. So if they're still getting 100,000 views a deal, that they can still be very successful.
I mean, I don't think it's going to be unsuccessful, but it's not going to be what it was. And the reason why,
of course not,
due to TikTok. Brett Cooper had like a simp army on TikTok. So because of her success on TikTok, she became bigger than the show just automatically. So, I mean, you can just replace her and still get, a certain amount of views because of hot topics. You know how things work, but it could, but I highly doubt it'll reach the success it had with Brett.
What I'm hearing and what people are telling me on the inside is that Brett wanted to distance herself from Ben Shapiro because she was sick and tired of being compared to him and saying that they looked alike. And I think that was hurting her egos. That's what I'm hearing, is that they didn't want that.
Is that what you heard?
That's what I heard. I heard that it was messing with her aura because she is an attractive woman, and then getting compared to Ben, no offense, Ben, but he's not a male model. And then getting compared to a male as well in a very transphobic community. I think it was weighing on her a lot heavier than people realized.
What I hope it was, I hope it was like she just got married
Mhm.
and she's tired of the schedule. She wants to be a homemaker. She wants to have children. She wants to focus on being a wife and a mother. And it's just time for her to do that. That's what I hoped it was. But I don't know. I think this Candace Owens announcement may like potentially have Brett Cooper in it some type of way. I mean, I'm probably wrong about that because that'd be a very quick turnaround. But what if it does? That'd be crazy.
Well, I mean, people were saying that this happened. What I saw Ian Carroll's video like 2 weeks ago, maybe. So, so they kind of knew this was happening. So she's probably had time to talk to somebody, believe it or not. I don't know if she just jumps in with Candace Owens, but I mean, how much you need to talk? Like, here's an opportunity. But I don't even know. I don't know how that honestly works. Like, why wouldn't Brett Cooper almost just go on her own? But I know she needs a studio and producer, but she could probably have. Like, do you think it would be like Candace basically investing in her? But I'd almost, if I was Brett Cooper, almost go by on your own, really.
Well, she is. She has her own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
She has her own YouTube channel. And she's promoting it. It's probably already about to be at 100,000 views.
I mean, Candace is huge. I'm not saying they shouldn't team up. Maybe they should do a show together. Guys, could you imagine that?
That'd be crazy, huh?
Now that would be a show. See, that's how they should do it. Like, if she teamed up, they would need to do like a weekly show together,
Ooh, that'd be crazy. Like once a week or something. That'd be nuts, bro.
That's how they would have to do it, in my opinion. And what do I know? I'm just a guy on the internet. Well, Bryson, I know you're busy. Where you said you're traveling, or what's going on? What's the latest other than the Daily Wire?
Well, I have my Letters to the Church 3 album. Probably will be the final in that what is it called, trilogy album. And I was in Arkansas shooting a video. I like doing videos to every song on the album, so I was in Arkansas getting a video shot. And now I'm back trying to figure out how I'm gonna get the rest of these videos shot before I have to hit the road. So I'm gonna be gone for like 3-4 weeks. So I need to figure out how to get these shot before I leave.
I know. So now when you're in the airport, you just wear anti-abortion stuff.
Anti-abortion stuff, anti-LGBT stuff. The stickers on my car has caused quite a ruckus.
What is it? I don't even want to pull them up, but just describe them. I'll add them when they edit it.
It says one says abortion is murder. One says marriage. It's not even that controversial for me. One says thank a straight person for your existence. The other one says marriage is between a man, one woman, no exceptions. And I think somebody like cut the me and my wife just realized this because we just got back, and we realized somebody cut the the address to the mailbox. They cut it off the thing. My car got ran into at the movie theater.
Has it not been keyed too? I'm sure they want to key it too.
It was keyed. Like, that was years ago though, but lately it's been a lot. Like when I'm sitting in the parking lot, people walk past and they just like stare at me like I'm the worst person in history to ever exist. There's a lot going on with my new stickers. New stickers are way more controversial than the old Trump stickers I used to have.
Oh, yeah, actually, this is the last thing. What do you think about this shooter, valedictorian, and then the CEO shooter? He was valedictorian, then they caught him at a McDonald's, and he had Monopoly money, and then McDonald's does like a Monopoly sweepstakes, and then the guy's like in pictures looks different, and it's just weird that this guy would just assassinate the CEO. Like, do you think there's any conspiracy behind this this shooter?
I think it is. I just don't know to what extent. The thing that makes it a conspiracy to me is when he yelled out, "Don't insult."
Insult the American people's intelligence.
Yeah. And that was kind of weird because he made sure cameras was around before he shouted it because he knew they was going to grab him and push him in. And then the way they grabbed him and pushed him in after he said that, it was like they didn't want him to say anything to the cameras. I mean, it's weird stuff. Now, some of the conspiracies about it, I don't agree with. I think that's him. I think that's him in both pictures, just with different jackets on. It literally just looks like him. Even the whole eyebrow thing is like, I get it, but at the same time, we have to think about the cameras that we're looking at. Could it pick up?
It could have been like a different angle, maybe. Yeah, but I just think that's so weird that he had a bag with guns in it and Monopoly money.
That's weird.
That's weird because he's such a smart guy. Went to Penn, University of Pennsylvania, an Ivy League school. He knows he's not gonna be able to like show Monopoly money to somebody, and they're gonna be like, "That's real money." Like if he had the counterfeit money, then that might make sense. I mean, maybe he's trying to go out of the country.
I think the Monopoly money was. I think he wanted that to be found. I think that has.
That's what I'm saying. That's a message. There's some and the fact that he went to that McDonald's and just eating a hash brown, it's almost like he wanted to get caught because why wouldn't he go through the drive-through? They would have no idea. You just went to the drive-thru. They'd see him for 2 seconds, and they're already busy with us. You know, they wouldn't even think twice. But you go to sit inside of a McDonald's, one of the most popular restaurants where, you know, a lot of people go eat at McDonald's.
Yep. And then even his Twitter, the Twitter header he has was interesting to me. It has the Pokemon, the mushroom Pokemon, then a picture of his back surgery, and then a picture of him in Hawaii. It's just like, I don't know. It's so interesting. He's leaving clues. Like, what is going on? I've been paying. I haven't like posted about it a lot because I like waiting on the information, but I've been paying like very close attention to that for sure.
Well, something is up with that. Well, dude, thank you for joining the show. And listen, you're the originator of the giant MAGA hat. But okay, this is the final. How much longer? Because I got to retire this bit. I just wore it to a city council meeting, and I can, you know, maybe sporadically use it, but I can't keep on wearing. I mean, I can't beat a dead horse. You know what I mean? How long? How much runway does this hat have?
I think you should do it until at least after the inauguration. And I'll send you the original one too if you want it, unless you want to promote that one. That's directly from Trump.
No, I'm not even trying to sell it. This is an illegal one. No, but if you want to send me the original, I would love it. But you should keep it though. That's a memorabilia. The first time, because even though you're an artist, that was the first time you went like viral. You know, like for something you know, goofballish like Chocolate Rain or Major City. It's cool to go viral like that, where everybody shares a video, you know, and gets millions and millions. But
it is crazy. I should keep it just for like
you should. Yes, that should be in the Bryson Gray Museum. Well, you know, I hope your family's doing well. Bryson, shout out where everybody can find you and support you before you go.
Bryson Creates on Instagram, Real Bryson Gray on Twitter, Bryson Gray on YouTube. Just hit 300K. Yeah, that's it.
And we need to get your dad to come on and yell at some OnlyFans women.
Oh yeah, my daddy will love that. Just let me know when he with it.
Yeah. Did you see that girl had sex with 100 people in one day?
Yeah, disgusting. And you see all the feminists blaming the men.
And this is the problem with that, and this is why I'm like, I don't engage with that at all. But when they start tweeting that makes guys search the girl. So the more they tweet about it, the more.
That's why they're doing it. They're probably trying to make a bunch of money from whatever weird porno they're about to make from the footage.
But exactly, and that's gross. But I'm saying everybody's trying to dunk on her. It's like, dude, you're just advertising her to the world, you know.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I understand criticizing it. I think I did one quote tweet. But like even my wife, I was like,
that's what I'm saying. I saw your quote tweet. It's like everybody did it, and I've seen somebody. It's like, but that's what she wants. She loves that you did that.
That's why I stopped. Mm-hmm. I stopped because we was on the way back from Arkansas. My wife was like, she was so pissed at it. They got her to watch the little documentary YouTube video, and I was like, yeah, I'm not even commenting on this no more because this is whatever they wanted is happening so perfectly and so beautifully. Everybody knows she is now.
Bad deal. The internet is a dark place. People should not do pornography. Bryson, let's go out there and save some babies. I think if the economy does well and gas prices go down, you know, you may not be a huge Donald Trump because you were, you know, such a huge supporter. I think you'll soften up a little bit. You don't think?
No. The one thing I will say good about Trump, though, because everybody thinks I only say bad things about Trump now, is he is thinking about or considering at least pardoning all the Jan 6ers. And if he does that, that is a legendary W, and that would be good for his You
have a lot of friends that were J6, so do I. It's a very bad situation. So he better do that. I don't think that's a if. He has to do that. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah, but if he does, for everybody watch it, Bryson hates Trump now. Nope, that'll be a W. I will publicly say it's a W. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you know, he just don't have many of those lately. But yeah, put the hat on for the J6ers. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, guys. Everybody go follow Bryson. Thank you for making time. Stay tuned.
Yes,
all right, Bryson. Thank you, brother. Dude, you're the man. All right. Folks, you see the hat. It's unreal, you know? And I wear this hat, and everybody knows it's a stupid hat. I'm not trying to act like it's some great hat. But it is slimming. I do like that. Everybody's been saying how slimming it is. I need to wear like really triple XL clothes, quadruple XL clothes. But my point is, there's something so carnal or just so instinctually funny. Is instinctually a word?
Yes.
Instinctually funny about just having an oversized garment on. And this hat has been a hit. And it's also a good luck charm. I wore this hat to downtown Las Vegas, and I got a little bit of a winning streak, a jackpot, dare I say. And so you're going to get to see the MAGA hat bring some of that make casinos great again vibes. And we're going to raise the high vibrational energy because you're about to see us ring-a-ding-ding on that slot machine. And it ain't easy. You got to be blessed when you do that. And when you wear the MAGA hat, you're basically very blessed to be an American citizen, I'll tell you that much. So with that being said, no further ado, check out the MAGA hat, Fear and Loathing in downtown Las Vegas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You want the illegal immigrant to take everything from you?
Bye, Felicia.
I know, quit hating. You don't want cheap gas prices? What? You don't want cheap gas prices?
It's not only gas prices.
Well, what else is it? You want to go give all our money to Ukraine? You want to give all our money to Ukraine? Well, you don't know enough about politics, sweetheart. People are going to be like that. Let's just go. Let's just walk around and see the reaction. We're Trump dancing all night long, baby. Let's go. You like that? Dude, everybody loves the hat. They love the hat. You want to pay me $5?
Nah, I don't like Trump.
Why not? You don't like cheap gas prices?
It's not that cheap right now.
It's about to be cheaper. I know under Biden, it's about to be a lot cheaper. It's going to be a lot cheaper now when he gets inaugurated. Y'all don't want to be on camera, but all y'all do is take pictures for a living.
Yeah, but we don't do it for free.
I know. The struggle is real. Pimp on a plan, dog. Pimp on a plan. We're Vegas. Hey, we're Vegas, baby. Dude, you want to get a selfie? Yeah. I'm Alex. What's your name? Make America great again, baby. Hey, hey. $10. There you go.
I want to get some great.
I know, watch, I'm gonna play.
I always hit under 12,
but it's
after
6.
tied like these so many fucking times.
You can just give me one black. Oh, in the middle of the shoe? Oh, damn. No worries, I'll be back. No worries.
Oh, that's great.
Let's go. Thank you. They like the hat. Cheers. Come on, drop. It's still good on $10 bet, though. It's still good. You like it? Everybody likes it. Some people hate it, but most people like it.
Steph, you're right. I love it.
You like it?
Yeah, we love it.
Thank you. You guys are cool. A lot of people like it. What's it? She's gonna tell me. Take offer? Should I take it? $450. We got all of our money back. I got my money back. And we're up $160.
Dude, the hat's lucky.
I know the hat's lucky. Dude, we put in 300, 460. Come on, something drop. Oh, give me that diamond. Okay, let's see what we got. What does that win? We won. Don't stop. Do not stop. Do not stop. Do not stop. Do not stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Come on.
Come on.
For the love of God, keep going. Do not stop. MAGA live. MAGA life! I like that. Keep going. Do not stop. Do not stop. I don't want that thing to stop, dude. It wants to stop. Do not. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep spinning. Keep going. Keep going. Let's go. Let's go. Keep going. Please just keep going. Get some content. Pimp on a blame. No, get as much content as you want, dog. I'm Primetime 99. Keep going. Keep going. Do not stop. Please, for the love of God, do not stop. 8:26. Let's go. Let's go. What does that say, Brandon? What does that say? What does that say? Woo! I'll cash out. I don't want to do it to the lowest bet because we're out of money. So stupid. Fuck this machine. I don't even want to win. I don't even want the money. I don't even want the money. I don't even want it, dude. We're on a... Guys, was I not insane? Look at all that money, honey. I'm rich, bitch. So it feels good. And I'm going to invest that money in an energy S&P 500. And in 10 years with compounding interest, I'm going to be rich. So thank you, Donald Trump, for that. Now, guys, speaking of Donald Trump, who did he appoint as the FBI director now that Christopher Wray has stepped down like a baby back biatch? The one, the only Kash Patel. Now, we actually filmed this interview when we were on a YouTube strike. So some of the interview got eaten up by the digital demon that we call being lazy and incompetent, not saving in the right spot. And it happens. It happens to the best of us. So we don't have the whole interview, but we do have a piece of it right here. So this is with the future FBI director. If they freaking let him do it, they're going to try to stop him. They better not stop him. They already did that with Matt Gaetz, and now he's hosting a show on OAN. So, look, they got a lot of power. We'll see if they can stop Kash Patel. Check out this 4 minutes with the new FBI director. He is an older man. Is it healthy to eat all the McDonald's, or do you think the McDonald's is keeping him alive in some sort of way? You know how they always ask a person that's like 99 years old, what's your secret to living long? And they say, oh, I smoked cigarettes every day. Like, is there some sort of like, oxymoron effect where it's actually keeping Trump healthy by eating the Big Macs?
I think Donald Trump is some sort of wizard / alchemist who has found a unique recipe that works only for him, that is going to sustain him for decades to come. And so I'm not going to interfere with his personal mediums. I am going to keep advising him on national security, defense, and intel, and hopefully correcting course of the deep state. But I've been around that about President Trump for a long time. I just talked to him 2 days ago. I've never seen him with more energy. And he was lapping me when we were in the White House. And now he's got even more energy on the eve of a pending indictment from the federal government, which is going to be a total farce. Yeah. And I always ask him, why, sir? Why do you want to do it again? And he goes, it's pretty simple, Kash. I don't like the way America is right now, and I think we can leave it better for our future generation. I was like, wow, Matt, you actually want to be president, because you're going to be putting up with a whole new level of scrutiny that's going to be worse than what they've already done to you over the last 7 years. And I think he just absorbs it and grows. He's just like, whatever, I got it. These people, we're going to teach him a lesson, because if we lose, think about the consequences of the alternative. If we lose and he loses, this country is in for a devastating term of infinite years, I think, in terms of law, border, healthcare, economy, children, education, our status on the global stage, everything that we've worked for the last 250 years is gone.
And you're exactly right. Now, I have one last question for you. But before I ask you the question, tell us where we can find you and where we can support you, Kash. I know you have a podcast. Yeah, I know that. Jimmy, I know that's what I'm going to ask. I'm sorry, my producer's in my ear. That's the last question, Jimmy, that I just preferenced. Please, Kash, tell the people where they can support you and find you.
Yeah, I'm only on one place on social media, Truth Social, @Kash, @KASH on Truth Social, firing away every day. And then you can do governmentgangsters.com is where my new book pre-sale is at. Governmentgangsters.com. You can pre-order right now. We sued the federal government. They just released my manuscript yesterday after 8 months. So we're getting this book to print. Donald Trump called it the roadmap for 2024. And then the Kash Foundation. My views are my own, but the Kash Foundation is a 501c3. You might have heard of a few whistleblowers who got attacked mercilessly. Well, we came to their aid. Active duty soldiers, cops, kids, tuition, all the money goes out the door at the Kash Foundation, thekashfoundation.com.
Okay, now this is a tough question, and I want you to give us the real answer because I think it's all a bunch of fuddy-duddy bullcrap. All this UFO stuff, Kash, what's going on with that? I mean, is it another balloon? Is there really a life force from a trillion space miles away, light years away, whatever the mumbo-jumbo is? Or is that all just meant to distract us?
Well, this is a perfect tie-in to the beginning of the show. So when I come back in like 60 days and I reveal myself as the biggest mole in CIA history, I will tell you about all the UFO landings and my time at Area 51. But I'm just saying that as an if right now. But when I come back, I'll describe the spaceships in detail and the places that we take all the aliens when we remove them. But you know what? They all have a copy of Government Gangsters already, so they're ahead of the curve.
Well, I'll be honest, I haven't been with a woman in a long time. I would really like it if an alien would abduct me and give me some just, what are they, I need a little support and touch, even if it is from an extra.
We'll give you all the passwords. We'll give you all the
Please, that's what I want. I want to connect with these aliens. What's that movie where the woman slept with an alien? It's not coming off the top of my head, but I want to have that experience. I want to get impregnated by a woman. And that, according to Google, as a man, I can't get pregnant. All right, Kash, thank you for being so great. I really appreciate you being a good sport. And keep up the good work. Keep up the fight. Tell President Trump we love him. And I'm happy to hear that his energy levels are high because I think he's got a tough battle ahead of him. It's not going to be easy, but he is the man for the job.
Thanks so much for having me. Will do. See you soon.
Guys, you're going to love this next film. A nuclear blast devastates Los Angeles, throwing the nation into chaos in Angel Studios' upcoming film, Homestead, coming to theaters December 20th. Amid chaos, ex-Green Beret joins Prepper Compound, love grows, truth arises, and a community unites, packed with heart-pounding tension, moral dilemmas, and a story that cuts to the core of what it means to survive. Homestead explores the humanity behind the apocalypse. Pre-order your tickets for a chance to win a $300K giveaway, which includes 1 Bitcoin, a fully furnished tiny home from Box House, a custom Polaris OHV by Sparks Motors, and everything else you need to start your own homestead. Pre-order tickets for your chance to win at angel.com/Alex. I can't even say that. Angel.com/Alex. That's angel.com/Alex. See you in theaters this Christmas season. And you know what? I actually watched this movie. And you know what? It was terrific. It was one of the greatest movies. And it scared me a little bit. I'll be honest. It kept me on the edge of my seat. They're out there. Nuclear devastation in Los Angeles. So they killed a lot of pedophiles. And that was a good part of the movie. But we don't condone violence. I'm just saying this is in a movie, so that's allowed to happen. But, it really did, it made my tinker kind of, the light go off in my head that we all should be a little prepared for a catastrophic event that could happen at any time. And this movie really shows you, what society's reaction would be. And it's similar to the pandemic. It was a cluster fudge, and I don't want to cuss because, we like Angel Studios and they don't really like that and their ad read, but I'll tell you this much, go watch this movie. So go to that. What's that website again? Angel.com. What is it? Angel.com/Alex. Go there. Get a ticket. Help the pimp on a blimp. And support Angel Studios. You're going to love this movie. There's no nudity, so you can take your kids, even though it's going to scare the hell out of them. So go check it out. Guys, Kash Patel, the new FBI director, he calls it like he sees it. Hopefully he exposes the JFK files and a lot of other things and frees all the January 6ers. And helps Trump pardon them. So that'll be good. We love Kash Patel. We really appreciate him joining us. And guys, this has been our show. It's Primetime 99, Alex Stein, I'm the pimp on a blimp. And you know how we like to end it. And actually, before we just end it, I do need to say a couple things. In this crazy world we live in the holidays, they can be tough. And, you guys have to go a few days without me, and I know that's very difficult for a lot of people. So I miss you guys when we take this break over the weekend. But I love you, and I really appreciate all your support. So really support us back this Christmas season. All I ask for you for Christmas is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate that. That's a free gift you can give me. And, I'm asking you for a Christmas present, believe it or not. And it's the time to be jolly. And for some, it's tough. Don't get me wrong. But we got to get in the holiday spirit. I think the MAGA hat, me trying to mend the fences with Eric Johnson, as you saw in the city council video. I'm trying to, turn the page, turn a new leaf, whatever the cliche is. That's what I'm trying to do. So we got a lot of goals we got to hit in the new year. And next week's our last week before that. So we got a lot of stuff coming up, Turning Point USA events and everything. So only 3 more episodes left of the year. It's going to be kind of sad to say goodbye for a little while. So Give me my Christmas present now. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You know, we end the show the same way every time with that freestyle finale. So DJ, hit that beat. All right, guys, it's Primetime 99 freestyle finale. Let me give you some of that Christmas jingle. You know, we're about to eat you up like a Pringle. Once you pop, you can't stop. Pimp on a blimp. Santa Claus is coming down your chimney. Don't suffocate him like Jordan Neely. I know what you're doing. I know who you're screwing. If you're doing that a lot on OnlyFans, you're gonna be on the naughty list. You're not gonna get your Christmas wish. So don't be bad. You gotta be good when you're in Primetime's hood. All right, I love you guys. Have a good weekend. It's a Pimp on a Blimp saying Merry Christmas. We're only 3 episodes left, dog. So, you know, you better be here, be square. Peace, I love you.